Going by Charleston head coach Earl Grant to his left, Joe Cheely, to the far end, Grant Riller. Start with a comment from Coach Grant on the championship and open up for some questions, Coach.
Yeah, you know, amazing grit by the players, amazing toughness, amazing belief, you know, not giving in. We knew we were going to win it, but we didn't realize it was going to get that much adversity throughout the game. But we believed we were going to win it, and I just give them credit for hanging in there. And then the thing, you know, the other thing, I gotta give credit to God, because the Spirit of the Lord was in the building. I'm just telling you. And, you know, the combination of that's the most important thing, but the players' belief and grit in each other was unbelievable.
Honestly, the feeling was indescribable or undescribable. I was just thinking about how much work we put in, how hard it was. We had some humble beginnings. And just the journey that we went on to get to this point, man. Hard work truly does pay off. It pays off. And I'm just so thankful, man, that God put us in this situation. And I have the best coach in America and the best teammates ever. I'm just thankful.
Well, you know, I played the point guard, so I know how important the position is. Obviously, having a coach on the floor is very, very important. But not only having a coach on the floor, but having a guy that's been through every situation. You know, we've been through every situation together. We've been down 20 and came back and won. We've been up 20 and lost. You know, we've been down 9 with a minute and 30 and won. So, you know, going through his injury, you know, there's been a lot of ups and downs. And so having a point guard that's been through so many battles, it really helps. Well, I mean, I just learned probably more than anything, just his faith. You know, how much he believed in himself, how much he believed in his teammates, how much he believed in the College of Charleston, how much he believed in his family. You know, his faith is probably the thing that I've learned about him more than anything, how strong it is. Well, you know, I hadn't had a chance to really think about it. I did tell somebody the last 3 days I've been jogging to my neighborhood to try to find some strength. And it's about 4 miles. I'm like, that's a little too long. But last year I jogged it and I stopped at about 3 miles. This year I said, I gotta go. We're trying to go further, so I'm gonna go all the way in. And it's good to feel the energy from the city and how they feel about this outcome. But the most important thing is, you know, I'm sitting next to 3 guys, you know, Jarrell Brantley and Grant Riller, the first 2 guys who believed in the program and believed in me to even come here as a recruit. And then Joe Cheely, who probably had numerous opportunities to leave and believed in us. And so I'm just happy for them.
Yeah, we kind of just play with some more intensity. Still didn't lose faith, though, even though being down 13 at half, we still just came out, stick to our game plan, and just picked up the pressure a little.
Keep pushing. I think we got a great group of guys. We faced adversity at every level. Like I keep saying, we've had injuries. We've been down 20 before. We've been down big to a bunch of people, a bunch of teams, and we keep fighting. I think that's what makes this team so great.
It was unbelievable. I was crying my eyes out, so I didn't really get to see it. But I felt the energy. We felt the energy throughout the game. And they deserved it, man. They gave us a boost, and they deserved to rush the court. I'm happy we could do that for everybody, for the city of Charleston, College of Charleston, too.
Well, you know, I watched those teams make the tournament. You know, I remember watching those teams, but I told these guys 2 weeks ago, I think this team got some destiny. I think we just starting. March is just started, and I think we got the madness is just starting. So I think we got an opportunity to continue to play with this team. And I've been on good teams before at different universities. I think this team is special, and I told them that 2 weeks ago that we just getting started with the conference tournament. Yeah, I don't know. I'll think about that in April. Maybe when I go to some coaches retreat in April to the Final Four, I'll really sit back and think about that. But right now, I just want to enjoy these guys. And, you know, 99 was a long time ago. I know that. And so I'm just really happy we were able to find a way to get it done.
I was trying to hide on defense because they kept attacking me. They was taking advantage. No, I'm just playing. No, honestly, I didn't think about it. I just got caught up in the moment, and it wasn't like I was trying to score. The ball just found me. That's when our team is the best, when the ball just finds guys, and just ended up working out that way. I'm just thankful. I got the best teammates, like I said before, ever. So found a way to win. Yeah, that's my brother. Recruiter, I had him on his visit when he first came. We're roommates. We've been roommates ever since. And I'll say this, there's no disrespect to any of the other players, but I play against Cam every day in practice. He's the best defensive player that I've ever played against in my life. I think he's the defensive player of the year, honestly, just from going against him in practice. I think Marquise Pointer gives a spark off the bench like no other. He showed it tonight and last night. I think Grant Riller is the best scorer I've been around. I think Jarrell Brantley is first team all-conference anywhere. You know, so for me and Cam specifically, just we've been through a lot. Him, me, Evan, Nick, John Eck, just the seniors here. We went 9-24. Like I said, we had humble beginnings. We trusted Coach. He said we'll have to put the work in, but it'll be worth it. I can tell you it's more than worth it. It feels good.
Well, first of all, I don't see him because I don't see the big screen. I have a tunnel vision. I see the players, and unfortunately, well, I won't say that. Sometimes I see other things than the players, but I see the players. And I didn't see Coach Kress, but I could feel the energy in the building. There was a lot of people there, and they really helped us pull this game out. We couldn't get it done without the 8,000 fans. They really showed up and supported us.
Coach Grant has been amazing for me, and I'm sure all the guys can say the same thing. I think one of the big words on our team, and I don't think we use it a lot, is just faith. And so Coach Grant gave a lot of faith. He showed me a lot of faith, and he trusted me when a lot of teams wouldn't. And he's seen a lot of me that I didn't see in myself. So Coach Grant will always have, you know, my love because he gave me a chance when a lot of people did.
Honestly, at the time, we didn't have a coach, didn't know what was going on that summer. It was those seniors. It was Cam, Nick, Evan, John Eck. I felt a sense of loyalty to them. I didn't want to leave them hanging because they didn't know what they was getting into. I didn't know what was going to happen. So I told them, like, we was going to ride together through it. Fortunately, I say this to a lot of people, the best thing that happened to the College of Charleston happened. Coach Grant, the rest is history. So, yeah, like I said, it's been a journey. So much work put in, so much perseverance, just determination, just all of it, man. It's been through a lot to get to this point. I'm just thankful.
Good player. I mean, just a good player. I mean, he made some really hard shots, and you got to give him credit. I mean, he just, for a while, you start saying, you know, at some point he had to miss a shot, but he kept making them. And so give him a lot of credit. Give Northeastern a lot of credit. You know, Bill Cohn deserved the Coach of the Year. I've known him for 12 years. You know, when he was an assistant at Boston College, I used to pick his brain about recruiting, and he's a great coach. He got great players, and they're hard to guard. But, you know, we found a way. I think our toughness and our grit allowed us to pull it out. Best staff in the country. You know, best staff in the country. The time that they put in with our players, you know, Milan Brown, Quentin Farrell, and J.D. Powell, I mean, the time they put in. First of all, I want to, again, I thank God that I hired them, because it's hard to hire people. And I made some good decisions with those guys because they've been unbelievable, and they deserve a lot of credit in the success that we have.
I seen it. I seen it before the game. Pretty cool that he noticed it, NBA player. But yeah, I did it. I think the first three, and then I was running back. He told me chill out with that. So yeah, so I guess they got something against it, but it's not worth getting the tech over. It's just pretty cool. Man. So.
He'll be there one day, one of his peers.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, guys.